Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu version 22.04 on VirtualBox in Windows 11. Now for those who are new to VirtualBox, VirtualBox is a tool that enables you to run different operating systems virtually on your host computer. Now let's begin. First, you have to install VirtualBox. I already have it installed on my computer. It is actually easy to install, so you just head to your Chrome browser and then search for VirtualBox. So you can see Oracle VM VirtualBox here, click on it. And then you go to downloads by the left over here, click on downloads, and then you select Windows host and it will download to your system. Now the installation process is actually very easy. You just have to proceed with the prompt next and it will be installed on your computer. If you find it difficult to install, then you can check the video description and you would see a link to my previous video I made on how to install VirtualBox. Now after installing VirtualBox, this is how it will look like. Now the next thing you have to do is download Ubuntu version 22.04 LTS, the image file. So you head to Google Chrome and then you search for download Ubuntu. So you can see the first page over here, download Ubuntu desktop. Now you click on it. Accept. So you can see the download button over here and you can see the current version, which is 22.04 LTS. So now click on download. And your download would start immediately. Now this is actually heavy and it may take some time. So you can see the size 3.4 gig. Now I already have it downloaded in my computer, so you just have to keep it after downloading and we are going to use it later in the video. Now we are going to create a new virtual machine on our VirtualBox. So click on new over here and then you can name your machine. So let's call this Ubuntu LTS. And then this is the folder where it will install under VirtualBox, so we are okay with that. Now click on next. Now we have to select how much RAM we want to give to this machine. Now take note, you cannot allocate more RAM than you have in your system. So for example, I have 16 gig RAM running on my system, so I cannot allocate more than the RAM I have on my system, and it's not good to allocate the same amount of RAM to both your system and your virtual machine as well. I have 16 gig RAM on my computer, so I think 4 gig is okay. So you can see you enter the amount of RAM you want to give to this machine, 4096, which is 4 gig of RAM, and then you click on next. So you can see the recommended size of the hard disk is 10 gig. So let's click on create. We are going with VirtualBox disk image, so you click on next. Now you have to set the maximum memory you want to allocate to your virtual machine. So the minimum is 10 gig of RAM. So let's go with 50 gig, 51, okay, and then you click on create. So our new virtual machine is ready and you can see the details of this machine. You can see the name, the operating system, and then you can see the base memory, the order, the acceleration, and every other thing. So from here you can edit the RAM and the ROM of this system. So this is the base memory, which is the RAM, which you can click on, and then you can increase it or decrease it if you want, depending on your device performance. So now we have to increase the memory we allocate to our system so it will perform better. So if you're using a 16 gig RAM system, you can allocate about 6 gig RAM to your virtual machine. So both your normal system and your virtual machine would work perfectly. So now let's click on settings and then click on system. Then under the processor section over here, you can see the amount of CPUs on our system and how many we can allocate to the virtual machine. So you can see the recommended is from 1 to 4, so we can set it to 3. Now we can go to the motherboard and here's the RAM, which we already set to 6 gig of RAM, and then we can click on OK. Also under the display section, you can increase the video RAM. By default it should be around 4 megabyte or 8 megabyte, so we can set it to 128 as the video memory and then click on OK. Now we have to install the image file we downloaded, which is our Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. So click start to launch your VirtualBox new machine. And we are prompted to select the startup disk. Now we have to select the file we downloaded, so you click on this file option over here and then you click on add. Now we can select the file we downloaded. It's in my download folder, then I will select it and then you click on open. Now you can see the file has been added here, and then I click on choose and then I click on start. So you can see over here, so we are going to select try or install Ubuntu, so you just enter. Now select the language from the left side over here and then you click on install Ubuntu. and then you select your keyboard layout, select the language, and then you click on continue. Now we are okay with the normal installation, so let's continue. So now we are going with erase disk and install Ubuntu. Now don't worry, it won't erase your disk. This is different from your computer files because this is created on a virtual machine. So now let's click on install now, continue, then you select your location and then continue. Now you can customize your Ubuntu. This is the password you use to log in, so we can log in automatically or require password to log in. So let's just log in automatically and then continue. This will take some time, so you can grab a cup of coffee and then wait. And here we go. So the installation is complete and we have to restart our virtual machine now. So click on restart now. So you can see our machine is now running. Now we can skip all these or we can just connect it if we want. So let me just skip everything. Done. So this is our Ubuntu 22.04 LTS installed on our Windows 11 machine. Now if you look closely, you will see that there is an issue with the resolution. So for example, even if I open it on full screen mode, it will still show just like this, which isn't really nice because I want my machine to display full screen. So we have to change our Ubuntu resolution. Now click on show applications and then search for settings. Okay, click on settings and then scroll to display over here, and then you can see the resolution over here. We can switch it, so you just have to match it with your system resolution and then click on apply. So you can see our resolution has been changed and this wouldn't really take any time. So now we can head back. So basically this is how to install Ubuntu version 22.04 LTS on your Windows 11 computer. If you encountered any issue while installing this software, then make sure to use the comment section and we'll be glad to assist you. If this was helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next one.